Now listen to me very closely. Noel, Noah, and Isagi are nobodies compared to this guy. Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Animasu as always, bringing you guys another weekly chapter review. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an in-depth analysis, some theories, and my opinions on chapter 222 of bluelock. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, comment on my videos, and even join the community Discord if that interests you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and enjoy the video. So chapter 222 of bluelock starts right back after the last chapter, with some very important substitutions being made. Both master strikers from Bastard Munchen and Ubers have decided to join in the match, with the score currently 2-1 in BM's favor. Still watching from the bench with widened eyes and a pounding heart, we also see Yoichi burning up for his chance to play. Now as we've talked about before, his chance will most likely be coming in 3 short minutes, after Noel Noah's star change substitution reaches its end. Now let me know down in the comments if you guys are betting on this too, or maybe you have a different idea of what will go down. I'd love to hear it either way. Anyways, we then see Noel Noah out on the field, seemingly giving advice or direction to both Yuki and Yoichi. Now this is one of those small details that I think is actually going to be huge this game, or even the next, because both Yuki, Mia, and Yoichi have so much untapped potential, and also both could link up well with assisting Isagi. On top of that, BM are actually changing up their formation as well, now taking a 4-4-2 approach with their master striker Noel Noah on the right wing. We still have the dynamic trio of Kaiser, Kunigami, and Isagi in the front. Speaking of both Kaiser and Isagi specifically though, their deal still stands this match for who can score the most goals, with Kaiser tying them at 1-1 with his last super goal. With even Kaiser himself feeling the heat a bit from their challenge, with the next goal determining the victor between both him and Isagi. Next time, I'll completely crush you, Yoichi. He basically promises Isagi that he'll be the winner here, proving the point even further that Isagi is getting inside of his head more so with every play. The chapter then cuts over to the Uber side of things, with Barou and his master striker Marc Snuffy having quite an interesting exchange of words. "Since you came into the game, are we going to do that, Snuffy?" That's what Barou asked him here, with Snuffy replying yes, calling out that it's now time for the Uber's next job. Now I don't know about you guys, but this basically confirms to me that the Ubers are going to score some super strategic goal, or just do something really crazy based off of the wording and attitude here. The way he said that, make sure to drop a comment and let me know your opinion on this, because it seems like whatever Snuffy is about to execute is seemingly both extremely interesting and deadly. With the game resuming here, we see a ton of Italy's Ubers players sprinting full speed up the field due to Snuffy making the decision to change up their formation as well. Now running a 4-5-1 BESERKER formation according to Snuffy, who we also see making the first side pass over to Lorenzo. Now this totally shocks Isagi here, for 2 major reasons. The first is obviously the fact that they changed their formations, obviously, but the second main reason is due to the fact that both Nico and Lorenzo actually moved up, seemingly allowing and trusting in purely Snuffy to coordinate the plays. As we see Lorenzo sliding an easy pass over to Nico, the Uber's full offensive commitment can really be seen here, with literally 55% of their team sprinting towards BM full speed. Isagi even notes here that the Ubers seem like a completely new team, maintaining their discipline and organization, but just with Snuffy adding some more fluidity and speed to their plays. It's not just Snuffy helping out with this, however, because Nico's vision and playmaking alongside Lorenzo's zombie dribbling are both proving highly effective in the midfield. With Yoichi then crowding all over Lorenzo, we then see him send over another pass to Nico, which also is holding Grim at his back. This is exactly what Isagi was talking about, because not only does the ball switch from player to player more often, but the tempo itself of their play has increased too. Even with their increased tempo though, Isagi knows that he cannot get caught up in overthinking right now. The most important thing is for him to use metavision and his brains to find a weak spot in the Ubers, meted out of their entire formation. Watching closely with his puzzled eyes, Isagi locks in full focus onto the ball, which is currently being passed by Nico right back to Lorenzo. Sprinting perfectly into place, the main man Isagi has read the situation correctly, positioning himself right in between in hopes of intercepting the pass. That was close. Too close. Shoving one hand out to block while receiving the pass, the Uber's master striker Marc Snuffy finally shows his God damn it, Snuffy has metavision. Well, there goes my theory video on him using smells to navigate like Daredevil with that XXL nose of his. Nah, I'm kidding. But while staring him down, Snuffy comments that the rumors are now confirmed to him about Isagi Yoichi's extremely high-level reads. Now for some reason, this catches Isagi off guard and leaves him speechless. He's surprised with Snuffy because he not only positioned himself perfectly to prevent turnovers, but he also metadated Isagi's goddamn metavision. Uno reverse, I guess? Anyways, do you guys remember how I called Noah an absentee father? Well, I'm upgrading him to stepdad status now, with him assuring Isagi that he's playing well. We then see Noel sprinting full speed towards Snuffy, and with Isagi behind Uber's master, Noah says that they'll trap and pancake him. Yeah, no problem, right? With Isagi noticing that Noah is now linking up with him, you already know that the strategist Marc Snuffy saw this too. While turning his back to Noah, Snuffy then pops the ball up while using his full body to ward off the two defenders. He's even poking fun at the two while doing this, telling Noah that it's sweet for him to be taking up for his protege. On the other side of things, Isagi is once again in total awe at the Master Striker's level of play. From his positioning to his precise usage of his arms to ward them off, there's no doubt that Marc Snuffy's ball keeping techniques are nothing less than world class. With both Isagi and Noah still near, Snuffy decides to pass off the ball to Lorenzo, who still has Yoichi on his back. Now with Lorenzo and Nico swap into the midfield, do you guys think that Yoichi will be making an impact now within the next 3 minutes, or maybe later in the upcoming match? Feel free to drop a comment with your opinion on this, because I'm so interested in Yoichi's development, assuming that we even get one. With Lorenzo still having Yoichi on his back, he makes a one-touch redirect pass to Nico, while they both confirm that the Berserker formation is now a go. Now once again, Alexis Ness arrives on the scene to embarrass himself, sliding up on Nico's front while promising him that their slow attacks is now done. He's even making digs at Nico like calling him shitty bangs, which is probably just a coping mechanism he picked up after being verbally abused himself every day by Kaiser. Anyways, Nico isn't about to sit around and let some bum talk to him like that, so while passing the ball to Snuffy before Ness could even arrive, he tells him that he's the one who's shit, questioning if this idiot Ness can even read the game. We then see Snuffy receive Nico's pass while also holding off Noah, urging the Ubers to continue with the job, giving their opponents no time to think at all. So already with his limited field time, Snuffy has proven himself as a world-class strategist and tactician, no doubt. He has me debating if I should make an NEL theory video on Isagi going to Ubers, so let me know if y'all think that sounds interesting. I mean, for God's sake, dude is smirking and advising his team to stay calm, while also threading a perfect ground lift pass heading straight for Barou. Snuffy then urges them to be level-headed while designing a goal, and with Barou then leaping forward in order to trap the pass, he's deciding his next move. Luckily for him though, and not so much for Gagamaru, everyone on the field has had their full focus on stopping Snuffy, allowing the Ubers to break free, leaving Barou wide open. With terror on Gagamaru's face and an intense look in Baru's eyes, there's absolutely no way that he'll be able to save the shot due to Barou having far too many options here. Boom. Barou takes his shot here, but it turns out that Gagamaru won't actually have to save anything, because the combined effort of Isagi and Kaiser have this fraud striker handled. While both of them have predicted Barou perfectly, it's Kaiser's reaction that I want to point out here, with him positioning his foot in anticipation of both Baru's shot and Isagi's blocking of it. Also, let me just say, this panel is phenomenal, with puzzle pieces for Isagi, finds for Kaiser, lightning for Barou. I mean, it's a damn light show out here. The moment y'all see a coloring of this, y'all better spam me in my comment section, because I need to see it. Now obviously, this play leaves that boy Barou puzzled as the ball flies over and behind his head. It's not just Barou that's impressed though, because Corona, Igaguri, and Hiyori are all getting fired up on the bench after seeing such a perfect double block. Both Kaiser and Isagi then land on the ground sliding, which this scene kinda made me laugh because I imagined both of them just going for a Brexit tackle on the big guy. They both take a breath out with the ball now cleared, although both of them realize and are aware that they were cutting it pretty close there. As the ball descends back down towards the field, we see Yoichi being the best positioned for it, calling out for the second ball. The thing is, however, Bas and Munchen have barely been keeping up with this new fluidity from Ubers, with the situation only worsening. This game is definitely not being controlled by Yoichi, or even Noah, Isagi, or Kaiser. The player who's puppeteering the field with his world-class playmaking is Uber's master striker, Marc Snuffy, who's also the one to receive the recently cleared second ball. Oh, so even this attack pattern is a bust? With his eyes widened out and a smirk on his face, Snuffy is wasting no time after Barou's failed shot attempt, considering BM are now 2-1 match point. Changing up the design of the play, Snuffy's eyes radiate with an aura as he prepares himself, leaving Isagi with only one question on his mind. How the hell can I beat this guy's world-class brain? With the chapter ending off there, we're blessed up with the title of 223 with it being, Are You Willing to Die? Now as always, I will have a video up this Friday or Saturday on my theories for the upcoming chapter. If you'd like to be featured in that, make sure to drop your theories and ideas down in the comments, because trust me, I will read them all. Anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys so much for sticking around. If you'd like to stay up to date with my content or just me as a person, make sure to join my community Discord down in the description. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.